Hurricane Irma goes tossed. Here we are at this marina.
Hi, my name's Colin. I used to be a chief engineer on super yachts, but gave it all up to buy a hurricane-damaged Lagoon 450. My friends and I are fixing it up as we go, and are determined to circumnavigate the entire planet. So subscribe if you want some inspiration to live life to the fullest. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did. So what are you waiting for?
So it's Saturday, day 3 of the Annapolis boat show. We're just in the Uber, heading there now. Last night, our latest crew member, Zach, turned up.
So Zach's our latest crew member. He just arrived today. We're gonna do a proper intro later.
3, go! Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach. Come on, Zach.
He's going to be coming down to Panama with us. You're going to tell the audience something interesting about yourself?
My first word was fish.
Your first word was fish.
And if there's fish, we'll get them.
Flooding in the street.
This was literally our first public appearance at any event since the birth of Parlay Revival.
I wasn't into sailing until now. Until you.
Traveling the world right now?
Following you since your first YouTube.
You're the idiot that rebuilt that boat. You shouldn't have, right?
So we're just about to set up in the booth here. All the YouTubers get 1 hour every day, so we're coming up with Taylor's Travels. It's Taylor in the background. That's Sailing Doodles. He's just finishing up his slot now.
We read the comments and messages coming in, but it was absolutely mind-blowing to be able to see the level of support in person here at the show.
And I've been watching your videos forever.
Appreciate it, man. No worries. Good to see you again.
Some new owners of a Lagoon 42. Yeah. Followers of Parlay Revival. Yeah. Got you excited about lagoons
and just the lifestyle, surfing, traveling with friends on a catamaran. So.
And we also learned that we don't want to buy one that we have to fix up as much as he does.
We are well aware that this is literally the one event on the planet where we would experience this level of support, as everyone here was immersed in the sailing world in one way or another. But it was super encouraging nonetheless.
Oh my God! I didn't know there was going to be this much emotion. Go ahead.
Colin, nice to meet you. Andy, nice to meet you too, man. I'm really interested in like ship repair and all that.
Nikki, nice to meet you.
Watch the show?
Oh, absolutely, every week.
Yeah, right. Your boyfriend. You guys fans of the channel?
We are. We're fans.
Yeah. All right.
Watch all the episodes, actually.
We're current on the episodes.
Nice.
He was inspired us to open up our minds, living the life that we really want to live.
Boat Show 2021!
As the day came to an end, it was time to head to a party for all of the YouTubers, organised by Precision Sales, and for some reason, Tom got roped into more arm wrestling challenges.
I don't know if you can hear me right now, but this is Tom. He's got to do an arm wrestle against Jeff. Jeff's the host of the entire YouTube thing.
I've come out of retirement.
Already back it out.
I am not retired, I'm just tired.
You got this.
Who's your money on? 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, Tom. Let's go!
I'm a wrestling referee, so 3, 2, 1, go. Very strong. You sure you still come to my shop no matter what?
Yeah, go ahead. See, Tom's already awake. We can't wake him up. Come on. Stop.
Come on, let's go to work.
How do you feel, kind sir?
Got a black eye.
Did someone hit you?
Morning, everyone. Excuse the eye. someone threw something at the party last night and it hit me straight in the face. Blood pissing out. Anyway, it is day 4 of the Annapolis boat show. We're going to head in now. We're going straight to the Patreon meetup. So this is super exciting for me. I finally get just put some faces to the names that we see every week. These are the ones that support the channel. They have believed in me and they have encouraged me from the beginning, a lot of them. So it's going to be super nice to get together with all of them. Can't wait.
It's good to meet people and also just come say thanks for giving inspiration and showing your gratitude, right?
What's up, Papa Delos? How are you?
Really good, having a good time.
There we go. That was honestly an incredible experience. It's the first time we've got to really meet any of our Patreons. We've never done a meetup before. We've always been in such remote locations that we can't do that.
Thank you.
That looks ridiculous. This whole show's just been really overwhelmingly positive for us, and it's encouraging us to keep going. Here's some more right here.
How's your eyes?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, brother.
At the Annapolis Boat Show, I run into the legend and my inspiration, Colin.
Good to meet you, Bryan.
Nice to meet you.
Morning everyone, it is the last day of the show, but we've become friends with Taylor from Taylor's Travels, and she said we can put one of these bad boys on the van, so
You get to pick your spot.
let's do it.
Nice. There we go, you left your mark.
Nice
Yeah,
meeting
it
you.
was so cool meeting you guys and working the booth and getting to hang out and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
Follow Taylor on YouTube. What's your...
Yeah guys, Taylor's Travels.
Leave a little link in the description below.
Thanks man. Have a good one guys.
It's Colin.
What's up?
We'll see you later.
You leaving?
We're going back to Panama.
Okay. Nice to meet
See
you,
you in
man.
Sandblast maybe. Where's Bryan? Is he around?
He's in the show, I think.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll catch up with him there.
It's kind of a mermaid. Look, mermaid. Tits. Yeah. Tits up there, face, mermaid tail. Out that way.
Solving all the world's problems.
So on the Monday, the show was finally quiet enough for us to have a walk around, and it was cool to see some of the new gear that companies had on display.
We're here in Annapolis, but we're about to head to Cuba. We've been following Colin's adventures on Parlay from the start.
This drunk girl threw something across the room.
No, she did not.
And it hit me straight in the face.
Are you kidding?
It was an accident.
Not that face. Not that face. Tell me where
Yeah.
she is.
Are
I'll
you
kick
gonna
her
get her?
ass.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Well, basically, we are Ultramarine West, home of the Ultra Anchor. Something that makes us, different is our design. So we have a hollow shank, and we have a lead-filled tip, and we have that curve. So it always just wants to bite directly into the sea bottom. Because of that weight distribution, the center of gravity is here.
Yeah.
So even if it were to, if you want to back up, I'll show you. Even if it were to land upside down, it's going to self-right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
Big fan of yours. Great job.
So this is where we show the different styles of anchors and how they compare to the Ultra. I want you to hold them like this, literally, so you can just feel the weight difference. Pull your fingers out, like that. Yep, now, go ahead and you're just gonna throw that scope and slowly pull it back. And you'll see that the Ultra just wants to dive down into the sea bottom, as to where the Delta takes a little while. The Delta uses that sand to push it down, where the Ultra just immediately sinks it. And you can just feel the holding power.
Oh shit. Super cool. Thanks so much for your time.
Absolutely. It was so nice to meet you.
Follow us on YouTube.
We absolutely will.
So we checked out a few more of the booths, but had to make a speedy trip out to Baltimore Washington Airport.
Alright guys, we are at the airport. Zach and I are going to Fort Lauderdale to take care of business. What business have we got to take care of?
Oh, big business, big business. What business are we taking care of?
I don't know. Let's get on this flight, 2.5 hours and we'll be in Fort Lauderdale. Bye. Alright guys, we made it. This is Spirit Animal. Made friends with them at the boat show. They were staying at the same place as us. I am exhausted. You exhausted?
Yeah.
It's been a massive 5 days. Never experienced anything like that in my entire life. Good night, guys.
Morning, guys. Just woken up. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. We had a nice little sleep in, but I've just been lying here catching up on emails and stuff and reflecting on what's happened over the last 5 days. You know, we're rubbing shoulders with the likes of Delos. It's good to catch up with them, and it's always so inspiring to speak to them, and especially Brady. We became really close a few years ago, and I got a lot of time for him. I have to mention a special huge thank you to Jeff and Cameron. It was their house that we were all staying in. He had a bunch of RVs out the back, as you saw. It was just so well organized. It was just such a pleasure to be a part of that. But anyway, the main reason I'm here in Fort Lauderdale is because I've been sending all of my online orders to Mike at Seawater Pro. There's a little bit involved with getting that down to Panama. I'm only here for 2 days, so got a lot to do. Better get my ass out of bed and get moving.
Morning, brother.
What's up, dude? Yeah, welcome to Spirit Animal. First and foremost, it's a pleasure to have Parlay Revival on board. Spirit Animal is a boat that me and my buddy bought. This was the first sailboat that we had ever stepped on, no sailing experience, and we bought it within 30 minutes of being on board without checking any other sailboats. We were just like, we love it, and we bought it. Home sweet home, baby. We fixed it up for 3 months down in Key West. We took it out and just started looking at all the ropes and shit and started pulling on things and like trying to teach ourselves how to sail, and we did, and now it's not that hard. So we're in Fort Lauderdale now selling this boat. My buddy's got to get back to work, but I'm gonna continue the journey, and I just made the same mistake I did with this one, except I got lucky with this boat. So this new boat I bought is a 50-foot Beneteau, and I was on it for 30 minutes.
Why do you keep doing this?
Because I'm just spontaneous. Things will never get done unless you just do it sometimes. It was flooded with water. Marking a line, it looks like the water level has not even dropped, and it's been pumping for about, I'd say 10 minutes. I assumed it was like rainwater because some hatches were open, and and I bought it with cash that I borrowed from someone.
It's official.
Let's go. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, we're going out to Raff's other boat now, just so I can
Make sure them bunker's floating.
So what's the plan with this boat?
Playing with the boat. It's 4 cabins. It's 5 cabins, but this is the 5th cabin. It's a double bunk bedroom, and I'm ripping out this entire wall, and I'm building a huge desk so that I can fit 2 editors.
This is how you're gonna make the world's best sailing channel.
Yes, dude.
The world's
number one sailing channel in the world.
So this thing's just constantly bringing on water.
Yeah.
There's water trickling in. Looks like from the front side of the rudder. How much did you pay for the boat?
Salty. $1.20.
120. What do you think it's worth?
Right now? 80 grand.
So you got a good price.
Yeah, solid deal.
See the crack in the glue here? This is the same kind of shit that they use on my boat. So it's cracked.
And they put glue here too.
It's cracked there. It's cracked there. This doesn't look like factory, this stuff.
It's definitely not factory. That's what I wanted to show you.
I think this boat's taking a big knockback here, man. If you grind it, there's a distinct smell difference between epoxy and polyester.
It's good to know.
Have you seen this crack up here in the white gel coat?
No. Oh yeah. I think there's an entry point back here.
But it's salt water, so you gotta troubleshoot this while you're in the water.
In the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like how would you
that's
go
all
about
good
it?
stuff. The way the rudder looks like it's made is it's glassed in, and then there's like a flange here where they've put glass around it into that bit of plywood here.
Oh,
so
that's
that
why
looks like
it
it's
hit the rudder.
repair.
It hit the rudder, hit that plywood,
And then the
that's
plywood just brought that whole section up, and cracked it there and there.
Okay, wait, so how can people watch this?
I'm on YouTube, the channel Spirit Animal, so I might give you some, you know, clues and tips on how to fix things the wrong way as well. And I'll be heading towards Panama. Me and Colin are good friends now, and I'm sure we'll link up down the road.
Wait, so tell us about the install of this.
So this was the first thing I did to the boat before I even learned how to sail or knew what this rope did. And I drew it on a napkin and had a guy in Key West weld it up for $700. Only boat in the world with a custom pull-up bar on the mast. And I don't recommend it because our jib sail lines get tangled in it all the time.
The jib sheets.
But it's meat season, son.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Spirit Animal. Go give him a follow on YouTube. He's one funny mother.
Hey, where are we going?
We're heading out, bro. Check out this sweet ride that Sasha's lending us.
There we go. See you, guys.
Good day.
Thank you, Sasha.
You're no problem.
Okay, so I have just turned up to the warehouse for Ultra Anchors, who you saw at the boat show. They want to give me one of their anchors for Parlay to try out. Right now I have a 25 kilo Delta and it's all rusted to shit, so I really needed a new one. So this is a massive upgrade. This is a 45 kilo stainless steel anchor. You mind being on YouTube?
No, not at all.
All good?
How y'all doing?
Are you Alan?
Alan, yes,
Nice
sir.
to meet you, man.
You too, you too.
It's getting shipped down to Panama.
Then I will keep it in the box. If you can let your seats down, we can get it in. I can get it in there, no problem.
There we go. There's our new anchor.
Yes,
Thank
sir,
you, brother.
boss. I appreciate the, we can't get it right. But I appreciate the business, and thank you, YouTube, for watching. Y'all like and subscribe.
Thanks, man. You modeling again? Hey! There you go. Okay. This is some of my stuff here. I think we got some Battleborn batteries, Victron stuff. This is Dave's fucking massive ass fridge. But Mike's been kind enough to let me store it here. But I better get it out of here sooner or later. Look at that. So I just got given a anchor as well. But okay, that's everything here. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, brother. Thanks for showing us around again. Call me anytime. So I've never done a paid sponsorship before or a paid promotion. I would never endorse a product that I don't like. I think you guys have noticed that there's basically been no promoting of any sort on my channel so far. That's going to change as I start to use more of these products and people offer me more products for me to test and review. I'll give my honest opinion and review on those things. But Mike's different because Mike gave me a water maker like 2 years ago, which we've been using, so I know it works, I know it's an amazing product. But the thing that's amazing about Mike is that he is trying to sell these water makers to the little guys.
Every single component that goes in here is all spray water resistant.
To the guys that can't afford these $5, $6, $7, $10, $15,000 units that are out there.
This is the brush out of a $16,000 water maker. This is the brush out of a Seawater Pro water maker for $32.95.
Those are the brushes?
These are the brushes in the 12-volt motor. Which one would you rather cross the Pacific with?
So when Mike sells these water makers, he gives you the part numbers that you can go order these things online. There's no need to pay top dollar for a new membrane. There's no need to spend tons of money on a particle filter, all these things.
All the consumables are on Amazon. The membranes are standard size, available on Amazon.
And that's what I love about Mike. He's just such a generous guy, and he's doing it for the little guys. So I am happy to promote him. This is not a paid promotion. I just love his products.
I'll get it done.
Hey everyone, in a few minutes we've got a little Patreon meetup. There's a couple of Patrons who live here in Fort Lauderdale, and I've invited them down to the boat that I'm staying on here to have a beer and talk about boats, I guess.
How you doing?
How's it going?
I have a place in Fort Myers, and then I saw there was only 4 people.
Yeah.
I saw he's not gonna bother.
No, we're doing it. You want a beer?
Sure, I'd love one.
So it's awesome to meet you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming down.
It was awesome to hang out with our patrons for a couple of hours, and they got straight down to business with some tricky questions.
Like, is it possible to make the bulkhead too rigid? Like an airplane, the wings have to be able to flex, right?
Yeah. The way that they told me to do it, and the way that we did it, there's a point load on that bulkhead that they're trying to address, and we spread it out so wide that it'll disperse that load. So I'm not worried about it. I'd rather have it like it is than.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things I was wondering. Like.
Yeah.
Morning, guys. It's our last day in Fort Lauderdale. So Raff, owner of this boat, is selling it, and he's having a survey done today. So they're going to haul the boat out to do an out-of-water survey. So he's invited us to come for a little joyride down the canals with him, and then we'll jump off the boat there and start looking at getting back to Panama. This boat over here looks like the sister ship to Parsifal 3, which is the below deck boat that I was on.
Hey,
Colin. How's it going, man? How did you know my name? What do you think, bro?
Dude, so far so good.
Is this your first potential boat?
This is my first potential sailing vessel, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you going to use it for?
Well, first I'm going to learn how to use it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to, then I'm probably, right now I'm in yoga school, so I hope to mesh my yoga with a chartering mindfulness retreat kind of thing on the water.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Uber's here. See you later, brother.
Peace out, man.
Thanks for your fucking hospitality, man.
Yes, sir. Anytime. I'm going to come out to Panama, come hang out with you boys. Actually, I'm going to sail out to Panama. Then we're going to cross the Pacific together.
Don't sink that boat, man.
Raff is one funny dude, man. He's just full of positivity, just grabbing life by the nuts and just going for it. So good to see. So we're here at the airport, Fort Lauderdale. Quick flight down to Panama, and then we're going back to Parlay. Can't wait to see the dogs. My voice still hasn't come back, but yeah, let's go back to Parlay.